jumble sentence. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. So there are no following questions. So we'll just get the sequence right and then we'll move forward. So the first thing that we obviously do, for those of you who are new, jumble sentence, I don't know if you've taken the time to go through the videos in the library already. The first thing that we do is we try and identify the topic sentence, right? We try and figure out what the context is talking about. We look for clue words and we pay attention to these conjunctions or pronouns that will kind of help us come up with linking sentences, right? Coordinating or link sentences. So if you look at it, the things that are standing out for me in terms of hint words or clue words is and they, however, apart from. See, apart from is a descriptive hint phrase, right? Apart from something, which means there has to be a previous sentence to F which is also referring to the shrinking confidence, right? So quickly you need to have eye for detail to spot all this. And who is this they referring to, right? Such a domino effect, which means there has to be a sentence which is describing this domino effect. So hopefully all of you know what a domino effect is. Anybody doesn't know what a domino effect is? What's a domino effect? Anybody? Are you familiar with it? Are you not familiar with it? You have no idea? Nobody? It's like a chain reaction. Okay, I was just expecting somebody to answer. It's like a chain reaction, right? For those of you who don't know, right? So it's a chain reaction, which means like one event will set off another event. So you have all these clue words, right? So you need to figure out what are these connecting sentences. So for those of you who don't know what a domino effect is, a domino effect is nothing but a chain reaction, right? One event sets off a chain of similar events. That's a domino effect. So you need to look for a sentence that is probably making reference to a domino effect. Okay? So now we have all these clues. Let's look at connecting links. Tell me now that we've identified all this, tell me which word, which sentence can be clubbed with F, which sentence can be clubbed with D, which sentence can be clubbed with C. So I want a link for C, D and F. So let's see who's going to give me that link. We are just looking at links. Let's not worry about topic sentence. See, this is one way to go about it, right? While you're practicing, you look for these clue words and try and connect the dots. So most of you are saying CF. The reason why I'm saying CF is because it makes reference to losing confidence, shrinking confidence. Yes. Yeah. So CF is a link. Okay. So I've put it here. So I'll just bring it here. What else is a link? Only one link you guys have given me. What about D? What will go with D? We've said in D, it says, however, such a domino effect is clearly described in which sentence? Read the sentences. Another clue for you is B starts with a possible answer. Okay. Is there a question anywhere in the context? Is there a question anywhere in the context? So in D it says, so why the hysteria? Right? B can be a possible answer to that. Right? A possible answer could be that the countries. So this domino effect is explained in which sentence? In F. Okay, if you look at F, it says, apart from the shrinking confidence, the biggest fear is that a collapsing Chinese economy would derail others around the world. So because China gets affected, it's going to affect other markets around the world, from emerging markets in Chile and Indonesia to industrial powers such as the United States. So this is the domino effect which is mentioned here, which means F, and then I have to bring D here, right? Let's make that change quickly. So I have this CFD. Obviously it has to follow why the hysteria. Answering the question in D is B. A possible answer could be blah blah blah. Very good. So CFDB. So where do we fit in? What is left? I have E. China is exporting something new to the world economy fear. And then I have C, which is here right in front, right? And they. Who is it they referring to? Catastrophic means something very devastating, destructive. Global investors, right? Global investors are quaking over the prospect of a devastating slump in the world's second biggest economy. And they are, I think this is not fact. I think this is fast. It's a typo error. And they are fast losing. So this they is referring to the global investors. A. What do we have left? Only E. China is exporting something new to the world economy, which is fear. So that's our topic sentence, where the entire thing is talking about if China gets affected, it's going to affect the rest of the countries around it as well. That's the domino effect, which is explained in F. So if you look at this question, though it seems very complicated and long, but there are very, very clear logical connects between the sentences. Yeah, this is our sequence. Now let's go back and see if that's correct. So China, so most of the thing is, the context is revolving around China, right? So China is exporting something new to the world economy, which is what? Fear. And global investors are quaking over the prospect. Quaking over means because of that fear. What's the meaning of quaking? Quaking over means what? I mean, just apply context clues and figure out the meaning. To quake over something means what? Something where you're unsure of how it will, you're unsure of the stability of something. They are worried about it. They fear it, right? So just by applying context clues, I mean, let's not get into vocabulary because that's not our concern when it comes to jumbled sentences, but it will help us come up with a sequence. So China is exporting something new to the world economy, fear, and because of that, global investors are quaking over the prospect of a devastating slump in the world's second biggest economy. And they, the global investors, are fast losing confidence that the country's policymakers, seemingly so sure-footed in the past, know how to solve the problem. So apart from the shrinking confidence, making connect to the losing confidence here, the biggest fear is that a collapsing Chinese economy would derail others around the world. That's your domino effect right here. So however, such a domino effect is significant but hardly catastrophic. So why the hysteria? So the reason for the hysteria could possibly be NB. A possible answer could be that the country's troubles raise doubts about whether its policymakers have the tools to keep the economy growing at a healthy place. Again, I think it's healthy pace. Something that has been a constant reassurance for more than 2 decades. That's it. Got it? EAC, FDB. Clear? Anybody has any doubts? Do you want to go back and check, hey, why not? Why can't this be the sequence? Why is this the sequence? So we have clear connects between DB, FD, CF, right? AC and EA. We're going to move forward.